Welcome to Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. Who's ready to pump up those arms here today? Strong biceps, strong triceps, and even a stronger smile coming your way here over the next 15 minutes for you here today. We're going to need a lighter pair of dumbbells. Haven't pitched off to the side for the time being. And I mean light, it means somewhere between like light and medium, right? Light and medium. Keep that arm pump going here today. But let's go right on to a quick little dynamic warm-up. Plant those feet firmly. Start with those palms facing down towards the ground and crisscross those arms. Left over right, right over left. You go back and forth. Keep that chest open nice and tall. Arms swinging. Now turn those palms facing on up. Pull your thumbs right up behind you as much as you can. And everybody, this is our first inaugural day live here on Chris Ryan Fitness. So if you would like your name shouted on out, you go ahead and populate your name there in that chat. Throw those elbows up nice and high. You can throw in any feedback, any emoji you love as well. Elbows up high over the top side of your shoulders. Back and forth you go. Open on up as much as you can for 2 and 1. Great work right there, everybody. Now you're going to come down on the ground, knee plank position. So you're going to have your knees on the ground, palms facing down on the ground. Take that right hand to that right temple. Now you're going to take up that right elbow, punch it up towards the sky, all the way through, down. Follow your eye gaze to that elbow the whole time. We're going to hit 3 reps on that right elbow. And then you're going to switch it up. Go 3 reps on that left side as well. Left elbow up, rotating through that thoracic region, that mid-back position. Open on up as much as you can through that backside for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Now let's go into a high plank position. You're going to go into 1 single push-up, pushing through those palms. Take the chin into your chest, punch those hips up high to the sky. Head comes through those locked out arms. Look back towards those toes. There we go. Down and in we go. 1 more push-up because we're here for that pump here today. And then right back on up we go for 2 and 1. Awesome work, everybody. Go ahead, stand on up. Interlace those fingers together. Palms facing away from your body right now. Bend that left elbow in, and then take it on through. Bend that right elbow on in. Back and forth you go. Palms facing on in. Bend that right elbow in, and then switch it up. Bend that left elbow on in. There you go. Now I'm coming back for more. Get it, Lucy, lean. All right, everybody. Get those DBs in your hands, and guess what? You're all not getting any rest here today. We're here to work out. We got 15 minutes. So we're going to make the most of it. There we go, Jackie A. Ready? Hammer curl with a supinated turn. Starting out with a hammer curl position. Palms facing on in. Go up 3/4 of the way up. Both heads touching. Not for long. Open up to a supinated turn. Bring it back on in. Take it down. Slow and controlled. There you go, Jackie A. Love it, Lance. Coming back on in for more here today. Awesome work. Stephanie in the house. What's up, Stephanie? Corrine, getting those abs strong in Jersey here today. Taking it down. Slow, controlled. Eyes are forward. Butt is nice and tight. Chin parallel to the ground the whole way through. Open up those palms up towards the ceiling. Bring it back on in and taking it down we go. Oh, yeah. Back and forth. Slow and controlled, everybody. Keeping that grip strength on point the whole way through. Down and right back on in. All the way through. Up we go. Last rep. Best rep. Hit it on home. Awesome work. Bent over curls we go. Feet out nice and wide now. Push those knuckles straight down towards the ground. Eyes are down towards the ground now. Take up that left hand up towards that right shoulder. Squeeze that left bicep as hard as you can. Take it down slow and controlled. Now take up that right hand up to that left shoulder. Squeeze that right bicep as hard as you can. Slow and controlled on down. So the feet are well outside those shoulders. Toes turned out as needed. And the upper arm is going to remain down in a vertical position right below your shoulder. You are curling up to the opposite shoulder. You are not pushing the elbow out and curling up to the same shoulder, right? That way, you keep the tension through the bicep curling up to the opposite shoulder with the upper arm in that vertical position pointed straight down towards the ground and maximizing that pump here for us here today. Come on, down, and right back on up we go. Down, right back on up we go. Flex a little harder for 2 and 1. Great job right there, everybody. Tricep extension up overhead you go. DB's back up over the top side of your head. Oh, Casey's in the house here today. Palms facing in the back of your head, Casey. And up and over, opening on up through those lats, those triceps as much as you can. Palms facing away. Knuckles up high to the sky the whole way through. Squeeze through those triceps, everybody, as hard as you can. Punch those knuckles up right on up towards the ceiling. Keep that pump going here today. Come on, light up those arms as much as you can. Eyes are forward. Chest is upright the whole way through. Squeezing those glutes nice and tight and pushing through those heels. Push as hard as you can through those heels. Notice when you do that, the glutes get a little bit more tight. The abs get a little tighter. And all of a sudden, that arm pump gets to be a little bit more. And we're all here for that pump, everybody. Here we go. This is a muscle class. Building some muscles. Come on, right there, right now. Eyes are forward. Back and forth we go. Don't look towards the ground for 2 and 1. Lateral front raise combo. So here's what you're going to do. Tilt those knuckles on in towards your hips ever so slightly. Push the chest up nice and proud. Go lateral raise out even with the shoulders. Slow control down. Turn those palms in towards the front side position. Go up to that front raise. Slow control down. Only at shoulder height, right? Not going above those shoulders. On the lateral raise, try to pull through those shoulders as much as you can. So those triceps are engaged, the abs are engaged the whole way through, the glutes are engaged, feeling it through the triceps, that upper back region. But own this time. This is your time, right? Don't do sloppy reps back and forth trying to heave-ho like that. Think about keeping the chest up proud as you can, chin parallel to the ground, and squeezing and engaging through those lats, those triceps as much as you can. Come on, Delene. Great job, Christina. Right there, last round trip, we go for 2 and 1. Supinated grip, tricep kickback, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Pull those elbows back ever so slightly. Looking down towards the ground, kick those knuckles straight on back on that backside position. Hold for 1001, 1002, back on in. Elbows are still higher than the ribs on the backside position, right? You're not parallel to the ground. You're just pushing your butt back ever so slightly, trying to keep those elbows locked on in. On that backside position, and the gains in those arms here today. Come on, pushing through the heels, not falling forward on your toes, right? Like that. You want to think, push the butt back as much as you can and keep those gains in the backside of those arms. Keep the squeeze going the whole way through, all the way. Come on, there we go. 15 more seconds, everybody. Working that grip strength here today the best way possible. Upper arm is not moving, everybody. Just that forearm position is locked on in, kicking it back on out. Right there, come on, 2 more reps, 1 more, huge repetition, and 1. Oh my goodness, arms are cooked already. Overhead pull down, that's right, overhead pull down. Both dumbbells held up in a neutral fashion. Now you're gonna take your chin to your chest, eyes forward, pull that right elbow down, strong. Press it back on up. Pull that left elbow down, strong. Press it right back on up. Clearing your ears as much as you can at the top side of that press, right? So your eyes are forward, pulling down, pressing back on up, pulling down, and then pressing right back on up. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Feeling strong here today. Down and in. Come on, Nama. You are crushing it here today. Back and forth you go. Knuckles up to the sky. Down, up we go. Keep those abs tight, that butt tight. Smile big, sweaty, and beautiful here today on Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. Come on. Right there, pull down, and then right back on up. Notice how I took that press on out, right? I want you to pull down, press right back on up for 2 and 1. Side ham, lateral raise, we go. All right, this one's going to be tough on those shoulders in the best way, everybody. So 1 dumbbell's down on the ground. You're coming down on the ground as well. Dumbbell's in that right hand. You're going to go into fetal position on that right side. Palms facing down towards the ground. Hammer raise, and then right on in, side raise. Here we go. Back on down. Pull it down over the top side of the hip. Hammer, straight arm position. And then right on up over the top side of the shoulder. Bring it back down over the top side of that hand. And then right back on in to that hip. Back and forth we go. Oh, yeah. Told you I had some fun stuff up my sleeves. There we go, everybody. Dad jokes abound. Back and forth we go. Down, slow, controlled, all the way through. Down, slow, and controlled. Oh my goodness. Should have gone to the extra light dumbbells here today, everybody. For 3, for 2, and 1. Finish it on up wherever you're at in that series, and let's go on into the DB in our left hand. All right. And the right hand on out, palm facing on up. Start out with the dumbbell down just outside that left hip. Take it up, and then take it back all the way. Right in alignment, down over that left palm. Back to that hip we go. Oh, yeah. This is the good stuff, everybody. Elbows remain straight as much as you can, working through the rear delt, backside of that shoulder, and keeping that tricep engaged the whole time. Making sure that grip strength is on point. You got to support your shoulder in the best way possible. Grip strength helps tremendously. Strong hands, strong grip makes your whole body a little stronger, my friends. Back and forth the whole way through. Punch it up, down we go. One more time. Down and in all the way on through. Finish up the series wherever you're at, and let's go. Straight arm extension time. Take both dumbbells into your hands now. You're going to come down on the ground, knees bent, dumbbells behind your head. So your head's going to be resting on the ground, dumbbells straight arm position, knuckles pointed away. Bring those dumbbells up right over the top side of your face. Slow, controlled back. Straight elbow position the whole way through. Opening on up through those lats and through your triceps as much as possible. Slow, controlled down. Straight arm position, punching those knuckles up the whole way through. Once again, concentrating on the lats and those triceps, trying to push the knuckles and those dumbbells as far away from your wrists, as far away from your forearms, as far away from your shoulders as possible. So you're constantly lengthening through the muscles the whole way through, constantly defying gravity, back and forth you go, and constantly putting those muscles under tension. Oh, yeah, come on. Time and tension, my friends. 2 principles to find your best self for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Popping on up. Little standing reverse hugger time. Oh, my rear deltoids. You don't even know what I'm talking about yet. Oh, my rears. Here we go. Palms facing on in. Eyes forward. Elbows out in front. Squeeze. Pull backward. Pull back into center just like so. Back and forth the whole way through. Down and in. I don't know, Corinne, what do you want to call that move? There we go. Back and forth you go. I would call it the hammer raise to that lateral raise from the fetal position. Back and forth, and one on the ground you're talking about, I imagine. Here we go. Come on. Elbows stay flexed. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Backside of those arms on fire. Come on. Eyes are forward. Rear delts. Backside of those shoulders flexed in the whole way through. Forearms parallel to the ground the whole time. Squeezing and flexing your upper back through those rear delts on the backside of your shoulder harder than you ever have. For 2 and 1. Oh, yeah. Here, high pull, supinated press. We go. Knuckles are pointed down towards the ground. High elbow pulls up. Turn those palms facing on in. Drop those elbows. Supinated press. Supinated press. Back on in, underneath the chin. Turn and twist down. So, high elbows go up. Palms facing in towards your body. Turn those palms in towards your shoulders. Drop the elbows. From that position, press straight up. Bring those elbows back down. And then rotate back down and in we go. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Oh, yeah. Back and forth the whole time. All the way home. Awesome, awesome work, everybody. Getting it done here today. Getting those gains going all the way home. Abs tight, smiles big, sweaty, all the way through. Press them up, pull them back under center. Awesome, awesome work. Down, right back on up. We go for 3, for 2, and 1. Great job. Finish up wherever you're at. Little curl, the reverse curl action we go. So supinated grip style, inside heads touching. Curl up, reverse curl, slow controlled descent on the way back down. Curl up, do not rest. No, not yet. 45 seconds to go and you are done. Come on, right there, right now. Slow, control down. There we go, Nama. I told you. Good stuff coming your way here on Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. Back and forth you go. Slow, control down, up, and after it the whole way through. Smiles big, sweaty, beautiful. Arms glistening, veins popping out of those arms here today. Here we go, everybody. Look at your arms right now, right? You're looking good. You're feeling great. You got about 10 more seconds to go. This is why you came here, everybody. Getting strong, getting powerful, learning what you can and cannot handle along the way. Excellent, excellent job. Finish up strong, slow, controlled down. Boom. Love it, love it, love it. Settle up those dumbbells down on the ground. You all worked hard. So did I. So guess what? We're going to flex them if you got them. Boom! Look at those arms of yours. Great job, everybody. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. This is the workout to definitely post that sweaty selfie on because those arms are looking good. Actually, probably just go right on to Shutterfly, download that pic, get a nice little poster for yourself there in your gym. Great job, everybody. Absolutely awesome, awesome work here today. So, palms up towards the sky. Pull those thumbs out behind you as far as you can. Open on up through those ribs, through those front delts, those pecs, those biceps. And then go on in. Left hand up over that right elbow. Reach around your neck as far as you can. Back and forth you go. And then that right hand up over that left elbow. Reach around your neck as far as you can. Absolutely amazing work here today, everybody. So proud of each and one of you joining us live here on the inaugural Chris Ryan Fitness Live Day. Post them on social media. Keep on paying it forward with the Chris Ryan Fitness app. Tell all your friends and family. See you next time. Great job here today, everybody.